Hey y'all, hey, how y'all doing? I hope everybody's feeling good and great and all of that. That you had a fantastic weekend, getting ready for, it's Monday, putting the work, do what you gotta do, whatever, 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 whatever. So look, y'all do know, like on this channel, I have my service called Seductive Art, and my mission is to empower Black women, but I'm not limited to. But my focus is Black women with sexual confidence, love the skin they're in, and to embrace divine femininity. And we talk about everything like sexually related and all the things, because it's a conversation that needs to be had, that has to be had, especially in the Black community where it kind of lacks and suffers. Well, not only from the Black community, but other communities as well. But I focus on my community because look, I'm a Black woman. You know what I'm saying? So today there's quite a few topics that I just want to tap on and want to give my opinion about it. And yeah, it's a whole bunch of, it's always something going on. So there's never not nothing to talk about as it relates to sex, human sexual behavior, right? So let's talk about this right here. This is Blueface. Now they've been showed his face. Y'all know, like, Blueface is a handsome ass dude. He a handsome ass dude. And the crazy shit is that he also put out, like, when it was put out, I don't know if it was by Krishan or whomever the fuck that that he had a big dick. I'm just saying, like, it was out in the. Was it a naked picture of him going around? I don't know, but I know it was circulating that that he was packing. And he a nice looking young man. Unfortunately, he was feeling like he's invincible. Because unfortunately, for some strange reason, for people with this money, y'all think that y'all get a little piece of change. You get a little piece of change, and you think that you are just like, I'm above the law. I can buy my way out. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. So he found himself in this situation. And I don't know how long he's been there for a minute, but while he's in there, y'all see his face? He got all the motherfucking tattoos on his face. And when I immediately saw it, I said, Blueface did this shit to keep the motherfuckers up off his ass. He don't want to be attracted to nobody. Because why else would he mutilate his face like that? Although we already know, like, he was into the tattoos, because he's a fine dude. That's ain't something that you need to do. But due to the fact of his current situation, in my opinion, humble opinion, I believe that he did that to make himself less attractive, because you do look fucking crazy as hell with all that shit scribbled on your motherfucking face. I really do think that, like, it was strategic. Y'all know I can't say that word. Y'all kiss my ass. Planning from him to make himself less attractive. Now, we don't know if we ain't never been to that place. God forbid, I pray that nobody go to that place. That it's a whole different. It's a situation. It's a whole different type of situation. You know what I'm saying? And situations be going on there. So I think that, especially if you're a nice looking guy, you don't want to appear to be attractive to anybody else in there that may have those sexual urges from being in there for so long. Now, I don't know what type of place that he's at, because I know there's supposed to be different levels or something like that, but it doesn't matter. But the fact remain is that he did the shit to his face, and I believe, for real, in my humble opinion, that he did this so that no one would be attracted to him, which is genius and smart, and it makes a lot of sense. And he all fat and shit, like, he looked crazy as hell, as you would want to be in a situation like that. You know what I'm saying? Makes sense, right? What y'all think? So moving on. Now, this is another. Now, I don't know this young lady, but she called herself Lena Bina, and also she was also known as Miss John Doe. She's 24 years old. Passed away. They said she had three. From what I read, is that she had already had three. Or there was a third one. I know it was three. BBLs. There is no confirming from what I've read that that's how she passed. you know, the internet be buzzing and they be talking and they be saying all types of shit. So what the internet is saying that she transitioned from being on that table. And I want to talk to y'all ladies about that shit, because the one thing I definitely push forward with women is to love the skin that you're in. You have to love the skin that you're in. Ain't nobody perfect in this motherfucking world. And stop looking at the next bitch whose body ain't like yours, that you like. You could admire and tell that she got a nice body. That you don't necessarily have to go get that shit. You understand what I'm saying? Like, or allow people to, because Nicki Minaj said that she was kind of talked into it to get her body done. But see, that's what which I'm shocked to hear from her. But you know, I guess she was younger at the time. You know, that because she's such a strong-minded person, that you have to be strong within yourself to not allow people to push you to adapt to their way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some shit you can agree with. There's gonna be all types of shit out here. You know what I'm saying? But the main goal is for you to think for your motherfucking self and to love the skin you in. You have to love the skin you in. Yeah, I said the fuck I said. The skin you in, bitch. Like all the things. What the hell, bitch? I got cellulite on my legs, bitch, and do wear my short shorts. Okay, and what? Which I mean, what? I don't give a fuck. You ain't gotta like it. You ain't gotta look at it. You ain't gotta do none of that. You know what I'm saying? But the point of the matter too, for real, ladies, like just really, you have to be able to look yourself in the mirror. Bitch, this is who I am. And the same thing like with a man too. You have to look yourself in the mirror, dick out, all that. This is who I am. And whoever you dealing with, if they can't love you for who you are, or see the beauty that's within you, then I don't even know why you fucking with him or her, because you're making bad decisions. It's all about decision making, people. For yourself. And the main thing is to love you. It's so important that you have that and rock that shit with confidence. A lot of this shit just be put on you like through the media, whatever is trendy right now. You know what I'm saying? And all the things. Are you looking at something that you ain't got, that you wish you had? Bitch, I ain't got no big titties. Bitch, I would never get my titties done. I don't want no motherfucking cement, motherfucking round fucking titties. Bitch, I don't want that shit. Bitch, I'm gonna rock with these. What? For real, ladies, love yourself. Love yourself, for real. Look in the mirror, take your clothes off, men too, and love you. And the point of having a partner, y'all are there to support each other, to love on each other, and to support each other. Now, ain't nobody's fucking relationship all goddamn perfect. We all know that. So y'all, please get that out your mind. You know what I'm saying? This Western civilization have painted this picture that, you know, that relationships you get this and then, hi, you're married. This no, bitch, there's a whole bunch of shit that's be going on in the midst of that shit. So, be in a relationship, support, and love each other. Like, and it's gonna be a whole bunch of shit. Y'all need to be able to get through some other shit, and communication is key. I just told you about this young man who got married young, and he said, you know, I'm always curious, like, and they're married, and I said, so how are you keeping it together? And he was like, yo, we have a great bond, and we have great communication. This from a young man, he like in his 30s. I was just like, well, all right, I like that. And he's married to a black woman. I was like, yeah, I like that. Because some of y'all forget that part. I don't know. Some of y'all be looking at the glitz and the glamour and all that other shit. I don't even want to talk about... Anyway, let me not even bring that up. I was about to talk about that Travis Hunter shit. I don't even know if that's true. I think that's a lie. I don't believe that's true. I think y'all just talking that shit about the girl. I don't believe that. But anyway, I guess we'll know sooner or later if y'all get the digging, but shit ain't that serious. I ain't going to look for no public records, bitch. I ain't doing all that. But anyway, I want to show y'all with this. So pay attention to this real quick.
Somewhere where no blacks is. I feel like blacks is the problem.
Black people?
Yes.
I'm not going to say anything. Why do you say that? Because that's where all the trouble and the evilness.
The nerve of this Caucasian man talking about evilness
kind of comes from.
Yes, like they set the bar, and they set it with not good energy, not good. Like they're not good people.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've seen it.
Exactly.
It's really sad. It's really disturbing how fucked up things can be. Mm-hmm. And nobody likes seeing anybody thrive and do better. They'd rather take them down
than bring them up.
Than allow them to thrive and succeed.
Mm-hmm. And the parents ain't no better.
No.
Like, you gotta have some white people parents, because the black ones, especially if they've been through some bull crap in their childhood, like they don't care about nothing. They just decided to have a kid and like not take care of it, not give a fuck about it, nothing.
Yeah, you see lots of that.
A lot of it.
Very, very few black fathers in the hood.
Oh, the father's even worse. Like, no.
There are plenty of fathers, but not who are actually actively fathering.
Exactly.
They're out.
Like, they father word shouldn't even be father. It should be deadbeat.
Yeah. A lot of deadbeats.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of deadbeats. Well, it's refreshing that you can tell it like it is. Pretty good for a 14-year-old. And maybe America.
Now that was just so sad to hear and all of that. Now let me tell you about this girl. She is a 14-year-old pregnant prostitute. And clearly her mother and her father failed her. And she have had some real wicked experiences with black people, because y'all heard what she said. Live somewhere where black people are not. That's that little bitch just said. But then again, she ain't got no. She don't have no family structure. She don't have no strong sense of self, no education about her as a black person, and the struggles that we went through, and all this, just the history. She lacks. And then also, but then she's young, so she's 14. But the one thing I don't like is the man. Now I do like the content because I do watch it a lot. Because if he gets a lot of people who talk about their situations, that can be complicated. It can be all mostly all sex related, gang related, mostly a lot of sex related shit, which is important. That's why I have my seductive art workshop. But anyway. She don't seem, well, she's 14. That, and also the caliber of people that she's dealing with. There's caliber of people. We all know that. I mean, she probably don't know that, but yeah. But look at your surrounding. You surrounded, and I'm assuming she could be possibly homeless, because a lot of prostitutes, or living from what they call it, from room to room, from hotel to motel, whatever. And I don't know if she and her experience with those caliber of people is like in the gutter. Like, girl, that's where you at. And those are the type of people that you are coming across. And for you to only say that black people is girl, your mind is so manipulated, it don't even make no sense. It's sad within itself. It was just so hurtful for me to even hear her say that. But then again, she don't realize that, mind you, she's 14, and she don't realize that the caliber of people that she's around, and also she's one of those people. Unfortunately, she's in a very grown-up situation, prostituting herself. Because some shit was going on at home. She said, I think the mother, I don't know what's going on, her and the mother, and the father, she said he didn't give a fuck about her and all that stuff. So, And the crazy shit is the grown Caucasian man, his name is Mark. Oh, I do not like you. Oh, I just want to come on your show so we can have a conversation because I do not like you. I wonder would he invite me. I'm gonna try to seek if I can get on his podcast because we need to have a conversation because I don't like the shit that you be saying. All right, he's talking about yeah, I'm glad that you saying it right. And you being straightforward with it. Yeah, because this is her situation. And this is what you think all caliber. So what you basically is saying, Mark, you dusty, dead looking ass bitch. You look like you basically saying is that like all black people is like that. No, honey, my mother wasn't like that. My father wasn't like that. And my friends' parents wasn't like that. Well, some of their friends, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like what? What? And how dare you as a grown-ass man say some shit like that to a 14-year-old girl? But then again, that's the nature, like, sometimes of Caucasians, though. They be not all of y'all motherfuckers, but motherfuckers like that motherfucker who would say some shit like that. She's a kid. And you're not even a part of this ethnic group. Shut your mouth. Unless you want to say something that's enlightening. Because you also, your content is surrounded around those caliber of people. Not to say that these caliber of people are always bad people, but I'm just saying it's a caliber of people. And clearly they have hurt her. You know what I'm saying? And because I hear it be all types of shit that be going on in that world. They be getting raped, kidnapped, or beaten, all that. But look at the caliber of people. And I'm not saying it's because somebody got money makes him a better person. No, definitely not saying that. We talking about like somebody having etiquette and a strong family background and values. I be saying so much. My mother just passed in October. Like how much I appreciate and love my mother. Like how she installed so much greatness inside of me. Which I am in turn doing to my son. It was just, and then she said that the father is his deadbeat girl, and then like he agreed to little Caucasian Mark, knock it the fuck off. It's plenty of men who don't be there for their motherfucking children and done and check the fuck out. It's not only black men, so you can knock it the fuck off. You can knock it the fuck off. Dr. Umar, your ass, although almost Dr. Umar seemed like it's over for you, you can knock it the fuck off. And then also sometimes when there are two parents, that doesn't necessarily mean that these motherfuckers is meant to be fucking parents. That's why I say all the time that some people shouldn't have no motherfucking kids. And that's why I created this thing called the big five of wellness. You have to work on something that you need to implement in your children. You as the parent need to implement this to your children. And you also have to do it for yourself. You have to be well. You can take from, add to, whatever applies to you. Work on your wellness, your mental, your physical, your spiritual, your financial, and your emotional fucking being. There's so much shit around you that's gonna come around. That's people who mindset is like, I don't know, complacent. And this is where they at. I've met people like that live in the building where I live at. Like, but girl, try to pull me into some bullshit. Girl, no. But you see the unpositive and all that shit, but that shit turns. And then that because of who I am, I picked that it changed people around me. It's people's mindset and the caliber of motherfuckers. And people who are complacent within their life, they do have a negative outlook on life. They just like, yo, this is it. But I just feel so bad for that young girl. But hopefully she will grow and grab her some education about her people, our people, and the things that we have went through and how we are resilient. But yet there's still a lot of work. Yes, it is. And unfortunately, a lot of people fall into that, this the narrative that has been created, and they fall into it. It's all about your mindset, though. And then she 14 and she pregnant. Girl, not say that you can't do it. It's all about your mindset. But for you, but she already has like a negative thought process when it comes to Black people, though, which is fucked up. That's why I just really pray that you get some education about yourself and surround yourself with some great people, with some great Black people who's doing great things. That's what you have to do. Not only Black, just people in general. But for you to say that you don't want to be around Black people is disheartening. It made me uncomfortable. It was sad. But sweetheart, you have to look at yourself at a situation that you are in. You didn't put yourself there. You a kid. So I'm assuming you had to do what you had to do. And a lot of people probably who look like you, have done you wrong. But you have to get past that and start putting some knowledge in your head and surrounding yourself with some great people, some great Black people. And for that Walking Dead looking ass motherfucker is to say some shit like that. Bitch, you got a lot of motherfucking nerves, bitch. You got a lot of motherfucker. Oh, I don't like you, God. I don't like that dude. I swear I want to go on his. Oh, I don't like him. Because of the shit that he just be saying. And I also noticed, but like when it's Caucasians on, because he talked to a lot of people. At first it was a lot of Black people. Then he started getting white people who have had like some alternative lifestyles and shit, or rough patches or rough patch in life. But I noticed that when he had the Caucasians on there, like he seems to be more sympathetic, right? But then again, if you think about it, like they are of the same ethnic background. So okay, so you got that. But due to the fact that you are also look at me now. Yeah, yo, that's just I have to say that for another day. But yeah, young lady, and don't let girl. Oh my Lord, child. I just pray for her and this baby that you about to raise, and you have that mindset. So if you tell you if you said I don't want to be around no Black people, now when you have your child, you're gonna have your child in that same type of mindset and probably environment. I hope not. Ooh, child, that shit gave me the ooh. I was just like ooh, 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 child, Lord. Well, anyway, y'all know my name is Rill. I'm an intimacy coach / seductress with the service called Seductive Art. I am working on a whole bunch of things. I keep you all abreast when things is about to pop out. When I'm about to pop out, I keep you all abreast. As also, I am an author. The title of my book is called Quickie. It's 7 short erotic stories. Read while you fuck while you read. As well as I am a designer / fashionista / fashion architect, which is a sexy word for stylist. And the name of my brand is Real Nice by Rill. This is one of my joints I got on right now. Damn, I made this shit maybe like, let me show y'all a little bit. You see the detail right there, the cute little, these are vintage buttons, bitch. I got them from a vintage button spot that no longer exists after COVID. It was crazy. But anyway, so I'll keep y'all abreast on that too. The brand. And if I resonate with you, you know what to do. Please hit that, click that. I would appreciate that. And y'all know how we lead this motherfucker. Be confident, be resilient, be thankful, be appreciative, be supportive, be loving, be kind, be humble, be great at what you're great at, be ambitious, be Be oh damn, what is oh Lord, is my old shit kicking in? Be boisterous, be opinionated, be calm, be grateful, be one with God, be fierce, be fabulous, be fashionable, be about your motherfucking money, be a part of your motherfucking community. And in the midst of all of that, because all we talking about is just greatness around here. In the midst of all that, don't you ever fold, don't you think twice, don't you peep around the corner. And that is, you always be you. Because God made you perfect just as you are. Until we meet again, y'all have a great night. Peace.